Good morning, amigos. It is the last day of 2025. It's almost the new year, and I've got a couple of days off and not a lot of plans for New Year's Eve. This is the first time in a while where we don't have New Year's Eve plans and we're just spending it at home. So yeah, we'll see what Woody and I get up to. I think I'm gonna make us a nice dinner, and then I think we might go watch the fireworks show because we just haven't seen it maybe ever, definitely in a long time, because we're usually doing something with friends or have some other like New Year's Eve plans. But since we don't this year, we might go watch it. We might also just like call it an early night. I don't know. We're getting old. Anyway, it's early in the day and I got the day off, and I have some general sense of some of the things that I want to do today, but no particular order or plan for the day. But some of the things that I want to get done on the last day of the year are, I want to tidy up a little bit. I have some laundry to do and just some general cleaning up to start off the year on a good note. I want to do a little bit of grocery shopping just for tonight's dinner, for a few snacks, and just some pantry restocks for the upcoming week. And I want to do a little bit of journaling, just end of year wrap up reflection stuff, and then finish up. I'm on the last episode of Heated Rivalry. I want to watch that today, finish it before the year ends. For no particular reason, I just want to watch the last episode. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And I'll bring you along with this vlog. Will probably be more than just New Year's Eve. I am starting a new read. I have an advanced copy of Emily Austin's new book, Is This a Cry for Help?, that I've had in my digital shelf for a good few months, and I've been meaning to get to it, and I think it comes out in a couple weeks. So I'm like, let me just get to it, publish my review, and I'm excited to start it. I've just been putting it off for no reason. So I'm excited to get that read going today as well. So come along with, it should be a nice and cozy one.
was really cute. I almost shed a tear. I was watching this whole series, kind of rolling my eyes and cracking up, but the past episode and then this episode, I can't lie, I moved. Cute.
Okay, so we are cozy at home in the afternoon right now, winding down from a unexpectedly chaotic midday because I went to the grocery store for some last minute things like I mentioned that I was planning on doing. And I don't know, I guess I've never been to the grocery store on New Year's Eve. I can't remember doing that before because I was just not expecting how incredibly crowded it was going to be. I spent like 10 minutes in the parking lot when I got there trying to find a spot. I miraculously got a pretty good one. And then inside the store, equally chaotic. I just got a basket because I was like, I just need a few things and I don't want to be like trying to maneuver around the store with a cart. And that was a good call because I was like weaving everybody with their big ass carts. And then as usual, I ended up getting more things than I thought I needed. And my basket was super heavy. So I was like struggling, like my arms were getting tired. I was like breathing heavy through the store. I was breaking a sweat. It was just a lot. But we got out of there, we made it home. I did all my loads of laundry and put everything away. And yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling productive, but now I need a little decompression session. So I'm gonna read some Emily Austen, Is This a Cry for Help? I have the arc, like I mentioned, and I've read the first chapter last night, actually, and loving it already. I love Emily Austen. She's so funny, so clever. It's reading like an Emily Austen novel, but you know, it's different from her other ones. This one is about a woman named Darcy. She, unlike most protagonists in other Emily Austen books, I feel like they're kind of getting to the precipice of a mental breakdown. They're really like spiraling, going through it, and then the climax of the book is like this eventual fallout from that. And this one, we meet Darcy post mental breakdown. So Darcy is a woman in her 30s. She works as a librarian. Her dream job, she has a wife who she loves, a career that she loves, and she's like really happy. But then she finds out that her ex-boyfriend has passed away, and this causes her to spiral, and she has this mental breakdown, which causes her to have to leave her job for 2 months. So we're meeting her after she comes back to the library from her 2-month break. In the background of all of this is like present day political environment. People are protesting libraries, trying to get books banned, trying to shut down government-funded facilities, things like that. So Darcy is having to deal with that while also recovering from her own personal life turmoil. So yeah, I'm really liking it one chapter in, and I have a feeling I'm gonna fly through it because Emily Austen is just very readable, very enjoyable, but she makes me feel a lot of things. I read 2 Emily Austens last year, Interesting Facts About Space, which I really enjoyed, and We Could Be Rats, which was one of my favorite books of the entire year. So I'm really looking forward to this, and yeah, ending the year and starting off the new one on a positive note.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! No, for real, we missed like all the big ones. Yeah, they look so tiny in the back.
Hello, it is now 2026. Oh my god. It is Friday, January 2nd. Haven't spoken to you since 2025. So yeah, on the last day of the year, we ended up just having like a very even more chill day than I was planning, because I think I said that we were planning on going to go see the fireworks in downtown Austin, but that didn't end up happening because, well, we just got a little lazy, and also the babes, the dogs, they were scared of all the fireworks that started happening, so we were like, let's just like stay in, put on some chill music, cuddle with the pups, and try to calm them down a little bit. And that's what we did. We just played some video games, had a nice dinner, ate some grapes, called our families, and that's how we rang in 2026, and it was actually really nice. And then, yeah, yesterday and today have also been pretty chill, really nice ways to start off the year. Yesterday, I went on a run, so I've been training for a 11K that I signed up for in March, because Uriana and I are going to go to New Zealand, and we signed up for a race while we're there. So I'm training for that 11K, starting from 0. Never been a runner, always hated running. The most I've ever run in my life is like no more than 2 miles. And there's been a couple of setbacks in my running training for the past few months, but for the most part, I've been pretty consistent with it, and now I'm building right now from 3 to 4 miles, which is really exciting because, I mean, it's not a lot. I know most people can probably run that no problem, but like for me, that's a big achievement. I never run that much in my life, so that was really exciting. We went to the park and I ran on the first day of the year, starting off strong, hoping to keep that momentum going. It's nice to not be starting like day 1. That's like the day that I'm starting, because I don't know, I feel like I've never been like a resolution type of girl. I do like setting goals and intentions and stuff, but just like very low key. I don't put a lot of pressure on myself, and I feel like in the past when I have put a lot of pressure on things, I tend to fall off and not be able to complete a goal or like follow through on New Year's resolutions and things like that. So I've stopped doing that, but just like cementing something and like keeping up with a habit and like going into the new year, just building on that feels better to me than like starting on the new year and like having all this energy at the beginning and then kind of tapering off as the year continues. So I'm just, keeping up with like what I've been building as 2025 has come to an end and starting the new year. In the evening yesterday, we went to the movies. We went to go see Eternity with Elizabeth Olsen and Miles Teller and Dua Lipa's boyfriend. What's his name? I don't remember, but that guy. And it was so good. I knew I was gonna like it. I had been hearing good things. The trailer looked good, and I was like, I need to watch this movie, and it didn't disappoint. It was such a wholesome, cute, funny movie, and also a strong start to the year film-wise. I'm trying to watch more movies this year. Just like have a healthy amount of like media consumption, a little more balanced out, not so heavy on like the books and then zero movies, because I like watching movies too and I struggle with like maintaining my attention. So I'm trying to like fix my attention span. I don't know, I feel like watch more movies feels like such a silly goal. But like I like movies and there's a lot that I have wanted to watch through the years and haven't gotten around to, so I want to like actually sit down, make the time for it, not fall asleep. And that'll be like a achievement for me. Besides that, I've continued reading Is This a Cry for Help? And it's continued to be really good. Just classic Emily Austen writing style. I think more so like Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead and Interesting Facts About Space. I feel like We Could Be Rats. She changed it up a little bit. The format was a little different. There was like some twists and turns with that one. And this one so far has felt more straightforward, but like in her very recognizable style of like fragments, chapters broken up into like small sections where we're either following the story chronologically or our narrator is kind of taking us through a memory or like a funny thought or things like this. So I'm really, really enjoying it so far. It's different from other Emily Austens, but like very familiar at the same time. So I like how she's able to do that, how it's recognizable as an Emily Austen book. And if you like Emily Austen, like you don't have to worry about like, am I gonna like her new book? Is it gonna be really different? Like it's very consistent, but she changes up enough things about each book, and this one does feel like very fresh and new, and we're exploring like different things that we haven't explored in other books of hers. Did some journaling, end of year, beginning of year journaling, and today's Friday. New season of RuPaul's Drag Race starts today, so I'm gonna go watch the premiere with some friends this evening. And tomorrow is Saturday, and it's the weekend before my birthday, and my friend from out of town is here. So I booked us a little dinner reservation to celebrate my birthday and just celebrate that we're here together in a new year. So I'm excited for that. We're going to try a new restaurant that we haven't been to before. So yeah, just a very nice start of the year. I'm very excited for 2026. Continuing on some of the habits that I've been building. I'm turning 31 in a couple days, and that's not as scary as I thought maybe it would feel. I feel like being 30 feels really special. It feels like I'm really coming into who I am, and yeah, feeling very at peace, feeling very satisfied with life, but also excited for like the potential of what this decade is going to be. The first year has been really good, and I feel like late 20s was all about like figuring out, okay, we've gone through all the necessary steps to get to like what your established adult life will be like. And like we've laid out this path, gone through the hard things, gone through some struggles, figured out the kinks, and like obviously that's still gonna be something that we work through for the rest of our lives, just like tweaking, adjusting when things don't feel right, when things don't fit anymore. But I feel like I've laid out a good foundation, and 30s will just be a little bit more where I get to be at peace and be able to enjoy all the things that I love and all the things that I've worked for. So yeah, just feeling very happy and grateful, and I hope that you've had a lovely start to your year. I'm very excited for what 2026 will bring.